Veta Morphus is a Christian ministry program. It is run at school and we get task points from it as well as other things, but in it we just get to learn more about what is Christianity. We get to dive deeper into that. We get to do that with other people. We do like journals, workbooks, and then we go on a couple of retreats throughout the year too. So we get to meet up with other people, and that's a really fun time just to connect with other Christians and share in our journey,
Yeah, so in Veta, we have a major ministry and a short-term ministry. And the major ministry is your thing that you need like 40 hours. And this is like, for me, leading out the youth group. And the short-term one is more like a camp, so like a couple days. And that was a day camp I did at my church. And they're both great areas to grow as a leader and in your faith. Because I find like teaching others is where you grow the most in your faith as well.
So you could pick what we wanted to do, but I picked things in my church. So was a part of the worship band, and I did kids ministry, and I also ran a Bible study at school.
I think the thing I've learned from Veta Morphus, well, there's been a number of things. One of the main things would be, I think, service above self. We've had so many opportunities to serve through our major ministry and our short-term ministry placements. And I think I was always serving in the church before then, but being forced to do a few more hours and to actually engage and to look for those opportunities, I found was super helpful. I think the other thing would be from the journals, being encouraged to read scripture every week and not only just to read it and glaze over it, but to read it and think about it, pray on it and write about it, I think has been very helpful.
For term 1, they provide you with 3 scriptures and you have to do a journal, and that involves looking into the scripture, observing, application to your life, and then a prayer as well.
I think it's a challenge, even with the motivation to get it done and that's being assessed. It is still challenging to get it done, but I think it's that challenge that makes it worth it, because you look back and see all the journals we've done, the way you've progressed, and being able to look into your studies deeper. So I hope to be able to continue that, even if it's not as regular. It's still a great thing.
Something that I'll take away from Veta, I hope, is my habits. Things like journaling that we do. That is something that I would love to keep on doing, because I think when you go deeper into the Bible and start journaling, you actually get more out of it instead of reading, because you're thinking about what's there and then you're writing it down. And I think that's helped me to understand the Bible deeper.
I think it's a really good way to strengthen your faith, because part of school you can easily forget about your faith because you're so busy trying to complete all your assignments and keep up to work. But you have to do your work, but it's part of growing in your faith, which is a really amazing experience, something that you don't really get anywhere else unless you do Veta.
Veta Morphus for me, to start off, I didn't know if I wanted to do it or not, but I'm really glad I did, because it challenged me in my faith. It helped me to dive deeper into it, not just my own faith spiritually, but also what Christianity is and how I can live that out and what that might look like to other people. So I was able to really just learn more about the Bible, learn more about Jesus, and learn more about community and how that works in sharing and growing together.
It was such a privilege to walk with these guys. They were such a fantastic group. They were so enthusiastic and their love for God was just so evident. And so being able just to walk with them and spend time with them was just, it just warmed my heart every week. But Veta is just such an incredible program. It is such an opportunity that shouldn't be missed. And I think if you talk to any of the students that have done this year, it's such a critical time of life, a critical time in your faith, and so to be able to be nurtured, to be cared for, to be loved, to be mentored in it, to grow, to learn, and to be equipped so you can head into adulthood really ready, open to what God's calling you to do. I think, it's just such an incredible opportunity and one you don't want to miss.